I want to introduce you guys to Ashton Garcia. See, Ashton is a clout chaser like much of his generation, and he wants a little bit of internet fame, but he decides to go about it the wrong way, and he calls in bomb threats. He pretended to be in a hostage situation. He even taunted the authorities as he was doing these pranks. But unfortunately for Ashton, he's not as invulnerable as he thought, and he's now sitting in a federal prison. Take a look at this.
It's a practice known as swatting, and Ashton Garcia bragged during online live streams that he couldn't be caught while he called in fake shootings, hostage situations, even a bomb threat to LAX. But he had a much different tone in federal court today when he said he was part of a toxic online culture, and he apologized for creating real danger with his fake 911 calls.
My mom is bleeding out. My dad's running around the house with a shotgun. I'm hiding underneath my bed. I need help.
Excuse me, where are you?
On the line is Ashton Garcia, describing horrific details to 911 dispatchers.
Evident Police Service, how can I help you?
Oh my God, finally, it wasn't working. My mom, she's dying. I accidentally shot her.
Swatting is so incredibly dangerous and illegal. I mean, people have lost their lives to nonsense like this. And what is the fucking point? So he can get a little bit of internet clout with his friends, so his friends can see how cool he is, that he got someone killed or injured. This guy is such a piece of shit. I want to show you guys a couple examples of swatting incidents, and you can see that it's a very tense situation.
Uh-oh, this isn't good. They're clearing rooms. What in the world? I think we're getting swatted. I think you're getting swatted. What in the world?
Put your hands up! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
There's one in the corner.
Put your hands behind your back! Hands on your back! Put your hands on your back! Do it now! Don't you fucking move. You hear me, boy? Yep. David, we got one in custody.
When the cops are barging in, one wrong move and you are dead, because they think that there's something crazy going on, a hostage situation, and it's all because one little piece of garbage across the entire country thinks that it's funny to get people killed. And it has turned deadly multiple times. Let's take a look at another example.
Hello? What happened?
Keep your hands right there. Somebody come and break. Right there.
Get on the fucking ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. On the ground. Put your hands behind your fucking back. Move your hand. Move your hand. Stay down. Stay down, man. Get cool. You're cool. All right? All right. Anybody else in here?
My sister, my dad.
Okay.
WTFFFF.
Ладно, хорошо, ладно. Так, ну что ж, дамы и господа, мы ждем. А что такое, почему?
So as you guys can see, the police officers from across the world take this very seriously. The Russians came in real hot. So let's get back to Ryan Garcia. Even with all that information, he still thought it was a good idea to create countless situations exactly like this. He was getting some type of kick out of it. And the funny part is that he thought that he would never get caught.
Dying. I accidentally shot her.
But this was all fake, and Garcia was making disguised online calls from his apartment in Bremerton, Washington. When dispatchers figured it out, Garcia laughed at them.
You're doing threats that are terroristic and that they can go beyond the borders of Canada, is what I'm telling you.
Oh, dog, that's wild. I'm a terrorist. You're right. I am a terrorist.
Okay.
What a total dipshit. This moron really thought that using some type of voice over IP software was going to prevent the cops from catching him. You are willing to risk your freedom and other people's lives on that piece of software? You are a fucking idiot. Obviously, they had no problem catching him. Just like there's this other guy, a frauditor, Joey Amico. He was using a voice over IP phone to do terroristic threats and threaten someone in his family. And they caught him. The FBI showed up at his door. It was just so easy to bust him. These criminals really think that these little apps are going to save them when it comes to facing consequences. Newsflash, it's not going to do shit.
But Garcia was caught, and he wasn't laughing in federal court when he learned he'd spend 3 years in federal prison.
We're not really sure still why he targeted our community.
Commander Daniel Grispino of the Shaker Heights, Ohio Police Department came to Tacoma to attend Garcia's sentencing.
With these incidents, you can't just have it a slap on the wrist.
Grispino talked to Garcia during a fake hostage situation in 2022.
He was basically taunting and mocking us that day.
It was a hoax.
Yeah, that's funny though.
People in the online community recognized that this behavior wasn't okay, and they came forward to law enforcement anonymously.
Federal prosecutors say Garcia knew he was hurting other people, and this fact did not dissuade him. It delighted him. Terrorizing other people was not merely incidental to his criminal behavior, but rather the entire point.
This guy is really sick in the head. I wouldn't be surprised if we hear in a couple years and maybe a decade that he killed somebody afterwards, because you have to be really sick in the mind to think this is funny. To terrorize people, to put people's lives in jeopardy, that's a joke to you. You really need to read the definition of a joke, because it's not funny, not even one bit.
And we're committed to holding people accountable. So even though he believed that he wasn't going to be caught, certainly we were able to investigate, and law enforcement did a great job of finding him.
So yeah, great job to law enforcement. They totally nailed this fucker. I mean, 3 years is pretty decent of a sentence, especially in a federal prison. Nobody got injured or killed that we know of. So I guess it is a decent sentence. I'm sure he's going to think twice about it, but there's something so wrong with this guy. I'm sure he will commit some other serious crimes in the future. So thanks so much for watching, and I want to thank every single one of you who subscribed. I only started posting on this channel 12 days ago, and we're already at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. I look forward to entertaining you on this channel as well for years to come, because clearly the brain rot is taking over, as is the case with this guy. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.